Okay guys, we are live, of course, but Silicon Valley Bank, gonna talk about that. But didn't I change why didn't I change the thumbnail? Yeah, the thumbnail is fine, but why does it say on my Are you guys seeing the Bitcoin Daily thumbnail? It should not be Bitcoin Daily thumbnail. It's not a Bitcoin Daily thumbnail. But over here, it shows Bitcoin Daily thumbnail. So what's up? I don't know. Do you guys see Bitcoin Daily thumbnail, or do you see, spring or scam pump thumbnail? Which kind of thumbnail do you guys see? Dimut first. Hey. Morning Sagar K. Chamali. Laro. Scam pump. Adopt from Australia. How are you doing, man? And look at the thumbnail, to be honest. Nice that you are just joining without looking at the thumbnail. But yeah, the thumbnail is showing a wrong image. I just spent like 5 minutes making a thumbnail. I want my thumbnail to be correct one. God damn it. What's up with YouTube? YouTube, what's up with you, man? I don't know. Let me shield the stream at least. God damn it. What's up with YouTube? Go to the latest videos. Let me see if the thumbnail over here is the right one. Spring or scam pump. The thumbnail is the right thumbnail. So, that's good. I'm back at 4, man. The thumbnail is Bitcoin Daily. There you go. Thumbnail is Bitcoin Daily. But over here, you can see that, the thumbnail is, spring or scam pump. Like, I made the thumbnail. I want my thumbnail to be correct one. But over here on YouTube, for some reason, it says to me it's Bitcoin Daily. It's still Bitcoin Daily thumbnail. I don't know. I don't get it. It's not Bitcoin Daily, guys. It's a scam or is a spring or a scam pump stream. Let's get who was having long at 95. Spring or scam? Scam spring. What level are you looking? I went back and forth. Is it safe to buy? I don't know. Scam stream. Nice thumbnail. I don't know which thumbnail. YouTube thumbnail scam. So already 26 people answered the poll. People mostly 58% think it's a scam so far. Scam pump. So we're gonna check that out. Is it actually a scam pump or not? Feels springy to me, but all the negative news make me doubtful. Yes, something like that. But it's already breaking couple of lines. There's this line up here, which is not broken just yet. Okay, so we got this, right? So technically we are just, trending towards the upside. But I had this, where was it? I had this line up here, give or take. I was looking at this line up here, and this is a rising trend line up here. Very nice touch up here, some kind of touch up here, very nice touch. So I was looking at this trend over here, and this broke, we went up, we pulled back, and right now we are bouncing off the support line, which is very, very nice. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. If you pull this a little bit up high up here, it's on the dollar. It's on the dollar. Scam pump for sure. They want your money. Put your money in it, and they take it off table. Not even thinking of saying thank you. We go to 19,555 and they go up. How is it possible? Yeah. Did you enter 4 hours ago? Ron Adopter is in the chat. How you doing, man? Mario, what happens tonight with future SP? So tonight our futures are gonna open tonight. The futures are gonna open tonight. It's gonna be very special because I've been reading some news about, Silicon Valley Bank. There are definitely buyers that want to buy the Silicon Valley Bank. The deposits that people have in the Silicon Valley Bank, some are insured, most are not, I think. But there will be no bailout of the bank. The bank might be bought, and there is already one official, bid for the bank. So there is that. Let's check out USDC. I haven't checked USD. I haven't checked the USDC. I haven't checked the USDC chart all day. So as you can see up here, it already reclaimed it reclaimed the peg up here again. So lowest does 0.99, which is technically at $1 up here, right? But there is volatility definitely right now during the mania right now, the fear, And so people, I would say that people are still trying to get out of the USDC, which is actually a smart thing to do, the way I see it, because I mean there is a lot of stable coins. There is no reason to be fanboy of one coin or another coin. Oh, this stable coin is the best coin. Who cares like which stable coin is the best coin? You want a stable coin that's stable, that there is no FUD around, that does what it should be doing, staying at $1 price, one token $1. That's what you want your stable tokens to do. You don't want to be a fanboy you don't want to be fanboy of stable tokens. I mean, if you're a fanboy of some kind of coins and stuff like that, that's fine. But stable coins, come on. 11 minutes, then CME futures, and I think we go dumpy dump. It could be that, so we are looking at that. I've been sitting in this Bitcoin short for 15 days now, thinking of possible exit. 15 days is a long time. Right, hard to be stable these days. So there is that. So the big question is if this is a spring or not. And the reason I hope it's a spring is because I don't know if you noticed, but I've been saying before, oftentimes, and it's not the case all the time, but oftentimes before big moves towards upside, you have some kind of spring. You have a spring, and that spring pushes you really, really hard towards upside. You saw what COVID spring did, just before the bull market rally, right? We went down, went up, there was a spring, but spring did, majestical things. Now, how is this spring enough up here? This is a daily. I mean, this could definitely be a daily spring up here, but as you can see up here, we are still not above certain levels. So it is nice pump. But as we will see really, really soon, we are just hitting, first levels of resistance up here. This over here is the bottom down here and the 10 moving average. We are getting very close to that. On the 4-hourly time frame, we are hitting the 50 moving average up here. On the 1-hourly time frame, there is a 200 moving average right over here, right? Then there is a trend line that's not broken just yet. Some trend lines are broken up here. I mean, this one looks broken, and I've been looking at this trend line over here. Maybe if you put something like this down here, maybe it's not broken just yet. So you can see right now it is nice pump, and I do really hope it's gonna be a spring pump. We're gonna break stuff over here towards upside, but we are not quite there yet. The good part of this move over here, it's not just one move up and right back down again. We went up, down, and right now we are retesting that towards the upside. So we are doing this huggy stuff up here, which is actually should be very, very bullish. We can go in the small time frames up here, and you can see up here that the price is actually trying to hold huggy the resistance up here, the volume up here kicked in exactly over here when we start to move towards the upside, and kind of up towards the upside. So in this consolidation part up here, it is going a little bit down. People are waiting for the next move, but it does seem that it might be okay, and it's not just fast touch and dump move, at least not so far. Ethereum is up almost 5% towards the upside. And Ethereum is above 4-hourly 200 moving average. On the daily time frame, it is above 10 moving average. Of course, this can always, and you can see up here that this downtrend over here did get broken over here, guys. We are right now breaking this very fast downtrend, which is very, very good. So when we're talking about trends up here, there are of course several trends up here. This might be the one trend over here. This is the secondary faster trend that we actually went down in, which actually might be very, very bullish up here. But if we go towards the upside up here, this next resistance line is going to be major one, because if we fail to break this resistance line towards the upside, then we are looking for a major dump. So it might be some kind of scam pump, because we are not quite yet confirmed spring. We don't have yet moves above major resistance line, but there are definitely certain lines that are getting broken. So over here on Ethereum, as you can see up here, this very nice trend line over here broke towards the upside up here, and right now above 10 moving average, it bounced off the 200 moving average on the daily. Let's see on the weekly time frame, went all the way down here. Look at this weekly candle up here. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna stay, be good if we close below 10 moving average up here. This is some kind of, this is some kind of hammer pattern, but isn't a hammer pattern a reversal pattern, right? On the weekly time frame, hammer pattern. Let's check that out. Hey, let me see up here. Let's yeah, right now is the spring or scam pump thumbnail. That's good. So hammer candlestick pattern. Let's check it out. Hammer candlestick pattern. It looks like it's a reversal pattern. Bullish hammer stick candle, closing price opening a small or no up shadow, opening price, closing price, a long bottom shadow low. So this is, let's see up here. Oh, is hammer candle bullish? The hammer candlestick is bullish trading pattern. This may indicate that the stock has reached bottom and is positioned for a trend reversal, right? So if you get this, you know, hammer candle up here, it might be actually very nice. Might be indicate, but you can also see that on the weekly time frame we created a higher low up here, right? And let's see on the Bitcoin up here. Bitcoin still have a lower low, so Bitcoin, you know, definitely needs to, you know, pump up if you want to avoid a lower low on the Bitcoin. But you know, you can't get everything. You can't get everything. But when it comes to Bitcoin up here, as you can see up here, although we are hitting resistance levels, the major line up here is that this trend over here was going towards upside, right? So we had some kind of uptrending, you know, uptrending trend, and this uptrending trend broke towards upside, which makes me super bullish. You see up here very nicely. So I think this line actually is legit line. Move up, right back down, up here. Right now staying up here. So I wouldn't like, you know, going back inside below this line up here, and that would be a very no-no signal for me if we do that. That'd be a very no-no signal for me. Worst case scenario, we go outside on the other side. You know, we could definitely go inside up here. That this will be no-no, but we cannot go on the other side, because if you go on the other side, it's kind of game over, I think. But if you do something like this, you know, down here and then bounce back outside again, this is gonna be super bullish, and then it might actually continue towards upside, which might actually be gonna be very nice. But right now, when futures open, we'll see, you know, the real action happening. Malarian is in the chat. How you doing, man? Agony is coming. Don't think of it as a bad thing. Think of it as a discount. Yeah. So we already did a very bullish move above this line. This line up here was very nice. So this move up here is super nice to me. Now there is a channel down here, and somebody in the chat, who was it? Where is the channel? This is Mladen's channel, but this is XRP. We don't care about XRP. Yeah, something like this up here, but you can see up here we are at resistance up here, right? There might be this line up here. Let's try to draw our own channel up here. Where is the line? Let's try to draw our own channel up here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the midline up here, because the midline up here is very nice. And then we're gonna do something like this over here, right? Yeah, look how nice we are confirming this upper top up here. Look how nice we are doing this bottom. So I think this line up here is legit. If this line is legit over here, if this line is, you know, the very important, you know, the very important trend line that we just broke, and it looks like it is important, because if you look at the volume up here on the candle that we broke through, that, you know, there was a volume, there was a big volume, you know. So importance of the line is important. Also, if you create the channels up here, look how nicely we are confirming these, you know, bottoms and these tops. So this line up here, you know, this channel looks nice. So let's draw this channel up here, something like this up here. Let's put like this up here, and then remove everything else, so it's nicer to see the channel. There we go. So this channel up here looks very nice. So as you can see right now, we are coming to the resistance level. This is the, you know, 1 hourly 200 moving average, 4 hourly 50 moving average, daily 10 moving average. So, you know, there is all kinds of a bunch of resistance lines, but the first move is done. And right now we need to do the second move. So if we want to, you know, have a, you know, spring towards upside, we need to break the channel. Yes, we are at resistance. Yes, we need to break towards upside. Yes, you know, there is still, you know, needs to be a little bit more. But the fact that we actually managed to break this line towards upside here is very nice. Now we have dumped big time towards the upside. So, you know, some kind of move towards, you know, it is a only small time frame move towards upside up here, but it's already nice. You can see up here that we went up here. This should, you know, people would say, oh man, this looks like a rising wedge. This looks like a rising wedge is gonna drop down, and we thought like it might drop down. That was big, you know, big problem. But it didn't drop down, it broke towards upside up here, and right now it is at a major resistance level that needs to break if you want to have a big move. Long at resistance. Yes, we do care about XRP army. There we go. Can you give me thoughts on Velo? I don't know what Velo is. Is Velo a thing? Velo USD Q coin? Nah, not much. It pumped big time up here. Yeah, it went like 6x, man. It went 6x in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In 2 weeks it went 6x. And that's just from this bottom down here. Yeah, so it is pulling back. Whether it's fine the bottom or not, you know, it kind of depends. 10 moving average here on a weekly time frame, you know, up there, or all the way down, back down there at, you know, 0.0031. Major levels of support. And monthly time frame up here getting rejected by the 10 moving average up here. So this thing has been just bleeding forever since October 2020. This has been bleeding, you know, since October 2020. I mean, look at the bleed, man. This is not recovering, man. Yeah, it had a nice pump down here, but yeah, it had a nice pump. It had a nice pump. What do you want to say? Actually, the pump was actually 12x, so right now it's having a pullback. So this thing over here pumped 12x, you know. It pumped 12x, man. After, and this move down here, it just looks very, very ugly. So it pumped to the resistance right now. And look at these red candles, man. Look at the red candles. I don't know what this is, but you know, the chart is not that optimistic. Why is the price lower on Binance than on other exchanges? I don't know. Let's check it out. Price right now on Bitfinex is 21,250. 21.17 on Qcoin. 21.17 on Binance. 21.17 on Bybit. 21.4 on right now the price on Coinbase is 21.4 and on Binance is at 21.1. So there is almost $200 difference between the two exchanges. And Bitfinex is at somewhere in the middle up here, 22.3. Big gap up in gold. Did futures open? Yeah, we got a futures are open, guys. Futures just opened like 3 minutes ago. As you can see up here, futures are open. We also have live charts. We also have live charts of the stock market, guys. This is live chart of stock market. 2303. So we don't have the 15 minutes, you know. We don't have the 15 minutes delay. This is live chart of the stock market right now. I think the US will have 25 basis points on Tuesday. Bitcoin rises on report government waiting plan to protect all Silicon Valley bank depositors. Yeah, I've seen that, but you know, it's a little bit, you know, tricky to know what's actually gonna happen. So on 1 minute up here, 1, 2, 3 minutes, we just started going towards upside up here. The last 3 minutes. No, 1, 2, 3. Well, no, on the open we actually went down. On the open we start down right now pulling a little bit back up. So there is definitely, you know, volatility kicking in. Look here, man. This is pre-market. Pre-market started going up over here, I think. I think that this is the pre-market. 10 minutes before open up here, it starts, you know, the movement up here. So it tries to go up here right now. It might actually crash down. So big question is what's going to happen with Bitcoin. And there we go. Bitcoin also right now pulling it down with the market, but it did go up first. So we're not going to be, you know, too. Look at the gap up here. Let's see on the daily time frame. Look at the gap up here. Could you say this a gap up here? You know, big gap up here. So right now going back down and then right back up again, right? But there are gaps all over the place, guys. There are gaps all over the place. This gap got closed up here right now. Right now going up there. I don't know if even if this is gap because we got a candle right behind us. So you know, there's that. This pump can't even be a scam. So yeah, this 5-minute time frame up here got, you know, the trend got broken up there. We got a secondary trend over here, either up there or down here, doesn't really matter. We go something like this up here, we're gonna give it a little bit of time. And then we got this, you know, support line over here that's right now, you know, maybe gonna be broken. But we still need to give it a little bit more time when it comes to, you know, it also can dump to 70k. So DXY dumped down, guys. DXY dumped down by 5%. DXY is down by 0.5%. 0.5%. Sunday, March. So DXY is still, you know, is still moving down in the direction we actually thought it was going to continue moving in. So DXY going down. You know, I'm a little bit unsure what, you know, what stock market is gonna do. Right now we are following in 1-minute time frames up here, but it's starting pretty much going up right now or right down. Will it continue towards downside? Still, you know, up 0.3, 0.05, 0.15% up there. There's definitely volatility kicking in. So a lot of, you know, a lot of these guys that are doing, you know, that like to trade futures market, ESP 500 and stuff like that, they are getting wrecked right now, right? By 5%, that would be cool. Banks are done, man. We have bearish facts. Stop having false hopium. If you don't have hopium, like how can you survive, man? How can you survive in this time of an age? There is nothing that's gonna keep you going forward if you don't have hope. You gotta believe in something, because if you don't have hope, the only thing that's left, it's misery, it's pain. And who wants that? I would rather live on hopium than live in some kind of reality that's, you know, made of misery and pain. There's some drama with banks, like Silicon Valley Bank going down. I wonder if the market's on, like, here's to my downfall. Facts have hope. So, we are hoping that Bitcoin is gonna perform well. Right now, you know, it's small time frames, like it's nothing is happening right now, right? I mean there are small movements. The stock futures are open right now, going a little bit up, a little bit down. We don't even have, you know, hourly close up here on the futures market right now. This is 1 hourly time frame. This over here, this opened right now, pushing towards downside. It does look like that. Yeah, so pre-market, I think. Was this pre-market up here? No. It started going a little bit up and then right back down. It's going to reject up here a little bit. Still looking towards downside. But I already kind of, you know, sense that, you know, this might actually continue towards downside. Right now it does look like it's continuing. Look chart, so please. Nasdaq, let's see it. Nasdaq right now, in the last 5 minutes up here, you know, it's just going a little bit down, up and down, but it just, you know, it just small times, you know, small time frames. Like this doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't. Like you gotta see, you know, where it closed on 1 hourly, 4 hourly time frame, stuff like that. And you know, these things can actually take a little bit time. But the fact that the dollar is going down, the you know, stock markets are actually, you know, on futures, they are actually, you know, a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit hard to say, you know, what the heck they are doing. Oil is down 0.47%. Gold is up 1.3%. Gold is pumping, guys. Gold is pumping. Silver is pumping as well. So there is that. Check the group. What do we have in the group? Inflation rate year over year. Core inflation, what? What am I supposed to see here? Finance. Inflation rate year over year 6. Core inflation rate forecast 5.6, forecast 5.5. What is saying that the inflation is going down year over year? How is this even possible? Because of the banks issue. No, it's a little bit too early to say what's gonna happen. what's gonna happen. Guys, you know that today I was in huge fear, and to tell the truth, I did not sell yet because I had a plan, and so far plan is working out. So I was looking at this rising wedge, and the price was going a little bit up here, and I was thinking whether I should sell, because I was in, you know, huge fear. And you know, when I get in fear, that's often, you know, indication of some kind of bottom, because every time I get in fear, I know, you know, a million other people are getting in the fear as well. So I was getting in fear and I want to sell, but before I went to work, I was like, you know what, let's leave it, you know, let's not premature sell. And if it breaks down here and outside of the channel, then we can sell. Yeah, sure, we can take a little bit, you know, loss up here and also whatever, right? But you know, we are not premature selling, right? So it played out. So, but if it still goes down over here, I still might sell, right? I still might sell. That's you know, selling is still on the table, or hodling is still on the table. I don't know what's gonna do, but you know, the important thing here is I'm in fear. And when I'm in fear, you know, the price might actually be on the bottom. So this is right now the most important chart part over here. This is a rising channel towards upside. We broke the mid part up here towards upside right now. You know, the big question is whether we can actually break towards upside. Right above us up here, there is a whole bunch of resistance levels and resistance line and trend lines and moving averages that needs to be broken. So if we do manage to get something like, you know, 22 or something like that, above 22k, you know, up here, that's gonna be majestic move. I mean, it's not gonna be a big move to those levels. Right now we need to do something like, you know, yeah, okay, 5% up. So we need to do another, you know, 5% up. Whether that's gonna come today or tomorrow, we don't know. But you know, it could be also a scam pump. You know, we pump, you know, prior to, you know, futures market open, then when futures market open and everything dumps, and then the stock market opens tomorrow and everything pumps. A lot of trend lines forming in 3-hour chart. It might be the chart to look at. I might be wrong, beginner tip. Yeah, but 3 and 4 hours, they're almost the same. Don't sell on bottom TLA. I'm this close, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm this close to selling, but you know, I'm trying to hodl. I'm trying to hodl, so you know, it's really painful. It's really painful, especially, I mean, it wouldn't be painful if you look at it the long term, but like I said today, it might have to do a little bit with greed as well, because I'm thinking like, but if it does dump, I can buy so much more at the bottom, right? We have in 2 days CPI reports and 4K 6 and previous of 6.4. What do you think? Not just isolate. Holding is easy. Holding Bitcoin is easy. Holding Ethereum is easy. Try to hold my shitcoins, man. They are dumping big time. We have in 2 days there is a CPI report, and it's forecast is 6 and previous was 6.4. What do you think? I think that's that there is no way that's actually correct. Do you think that's correct? Do you think that the forecast is gonna be 6? After it was 6.4. Do you think that, you know, do you think that there will be, the inflation rate will be 6? Remember, I hold UMA. True. Been looking choppy in the last month. Choppy. The biggest reason I don't want to drop down, because if we drop down, guys, if we drop down, the bears win. And they don't just win the price down. They win, you know, bragging rights. And if they win the bragging rights, we are never gonna, you know, hear the end of it. Like, it's gonna be going on for years and years. Oh, remember that time when we were at 25k and dropped down to 16k? I mean, they're gonna eat us alive, guys. So the biggest reason we don't want to drop down is to give the bears the bragging rights. You know, 20k soon. I think it will be lower. Look at Trueflation. Look how it dropped. I don't even know what Trueflation is. The number one value of TradingView is OpenScript source indicator it provides through PineScript. Yeah, so PineScript is very nice. So up here is still not much, you know, not much movement on the chart, but you know, there is that. Let's see up here a little bit on the chart and look at these levels, right? So what we're gonna do up here is we're gonna use, so this is what, you know, this is what emotional moving averages chart looks like. And this is what a real chart, real moving averages look like. So let's look at how wrong people using emotional moving averages are. Number one, everybody using emotional moving averages didn't see any kind of bottom down here on the emotional moving averages. Let's see up here, how did they miss the, did they miss the, let's see. We gotta change this a little bit up here because, the reason is, template default. Oh, there is actually default, but we're gonna remove the background up here. So zeros, oh my god, this is ugly. Right side, right, top, middle. There we go. So 0.68. So everybody was looking at. Oh my God! Look at 0.68 right on the dollar. So they've been actually hoping that it's gonna be the case. Let's see on the weekly time frame. Up here. So weekly 20 moving average is all the way up here. Monthly 50 moving average is all the way up here. So they missed it a couple of times up here right now. 2-day time frame still below the moving averages. The 2-day time frame gets this very nice doji up here, guys. The 2-day frame, they got this, what is this, a hammer or a doji or whatever this is. It looks like reversal pattern on 2-day time frame. It's very nice. Bears are idiots. Who would sell something with a limited supply for that Ponzi US dollar? No, not really. Do you look at vector candles too? No, we don't look at vector candles. I'm sorry, I never look at it. 21.2k, sorry. So yeah, so people, Fibonacci guys are right. So Fibonacci guys are hitting 0.618. Unfortunately, it would be better if they missed the target because reasons. But when you look at the real moving averages, like 200 moving average on the week up here, weekly almost on the dollar down here, 20 moving average, monthly time frame. We are also monthly time frame up here. We are moving above from that. The worst thing about monthly time frame, guys, the worst thing about monthly time frame is this this doji here at the top. This doji here at top is actually the worst thing up here because this looks like reversal pattern towards downside. So if this somehow manages to close in green, that's gonna be so bullish. It's this candle closing up here in green. This is equivalent of some kind of channel breaking towards upside. That's how big of a deal that is, right? So when you see a bearish candle structure that's supposed to go down, most often does go down and close above, that's like you are having a channel that breaks towards upside. Stupidly bullish, right? Stupidly bullish. But we are not we are not close to that just yet, right? We are not close to that just yet. 50 moving average up here. Let's go to weekly time frame up here. Nice bounce up here. Still trying to get above this line up here. Where is the line? We're trying to get above 21.7. Let's see up here on 1 hourly time frame. I mean, we are very close. The price is fine. The price is pumping. We gotta pump. Above 200 moving average on 1 hourly time frame. Above 50 moving average on 4 hourly time frame. But we are hitting the 10 moving average on the dollar on the daily time frame, unfortunately. Who cares about the monthly? We are pumping on the 1 minute. Yeah, we are pumping on the 1 minute. Who cares about it? Look at that parabolic move, guys. Look at the parabolic move. Let's go to 5-second time frame so you can see this nice parabolic move towards the upside. Look at that beauty. And right now, right back down again. Hopefully that does get, we don't want to watch 5-second charts. Respect the pump. But guys, before we continue, I want everybody in the chat to do one thing, guys. It's not about hitting the like button. It's not about subscribing. It's not about joining the Bybit. It's not about joining the TA fans club because these are, these are the last days that you might join for $3 and get lifetime, entry in our Telegram channel. No. I want you to do one thing. I want you to, everybody in the chat, you gotta write in the chat. There is just one thing I want you to do. Because this person took a huge sacrifice for all of us. I want everybody in the chat to write, thank you, Mladen. Thank you, Mladen. Because Mladen did a big, took one for the team. Mladen sold. And that's why, and right after he sold, on the dollar, we started pumping. So everybody, please write in the chat, thank you Mladen, because, you know, because he's our hero. He's the one that reason why we are pumping right now. So thank you Mladen. He took one for the team, guys. You know, he's a real hero. You know, I'm not hero. He is the hero. I could not take one for the team. But Mladen, you know, Mladen took one for the team. Guys, we gotta take 5 minutes break quick because, you know, reasons like always. I'll be back. 6.5%. Everything to the moon, guys. Break SVB poster are getting their funds back tomorrow. Boom! This means Fed is gonna have to back off. Boom! App following nicely. Boom! Ape is doing well. Boom! Salim Medland, member for 17 months. Salim! Nice. Bitcoin sees unstoppable. It's breaking the trends, guys. You remember the trends? 1 hourly, 200 moving average, 4 hourly, 50 moving average, daily, 10 moving average. Previous bottom up here. There was actually 2 previous bottoms up here. Weekly. Weekly is not gonna create a lower low. There's a huge chance for creating a higher low up here on the charts, guys. There's a huge chance for creating a higher low. Look at that week on the downside, guys. Look at that beautiful week on the downside. Look at this week, man. Look at this week. Look at that week. Libby. Salim. Biden went through 22k. No way. Bybit went to 22k, guys. Bybit went 22k. 921.9 on Binance, and Coinbase is at, because it's higher, like 22,150. We gotta tell the people. We gotta tell the people. Notifications. USA Signature Bank closed today by state authority. Signature Bank closed today. Which is a signature bank? Bank said the deposit will have access to their money on Monday. Undisclosed amount of cash in Silicon. So Ripple is going under. Bank Ripple deactivated Twitter. But what's this Signature Bank? Is this some kind of new FUD? $1 billion assets. Signature Bank, a full-service commercial bank based in New York City, a total assets of 108.5 billion and total deposits of 87.40 billion. Signature Bank serves a variety of clients, including corporations, small and medium-sized businesses, network individuals, and private equity firms. The bank's clients are located throughout the United States, but the majority. So Signature Bank closed. So there is a new bank right now. Oh my God! The banks are falling, guys. The banks are falling. As soon as you get one good news, you get another good news, another bad news, another Ripple and XRP FUD, which might actually be good for XRP. You know, XRP thrives on FUD. It's only up 1.7%, but you know it's still pumping. Ethereum is up, you know, 7% right now. Coming to the it's coming. Oh, it might be a resistance. So this line up here, you can see here, this is the first trend line over here that we broke. But this channel up here right now, we're coming to this resistance up here quite fast. So we need to break that. There's so many resistance lines that needs to be broken, guys. So this is Ethereum, very magical, important resistance line. You break this up here, you know, it's smooth sailing to, you know, 10k. Not have that much volume. Up here, it's smooth sailing with that up here. There was actually quite nice volume here on the breakout up here to the 50 moving average. Right now, you know, there is still some kind of volume. I mean, look at the volume up here, man. It went down. It had a big volume on the breakout, and then it had, you know, volume going down during consolidation, and after the consolidation, it had even a bigger volume. So the volume is actually going towards upside up here. This actually looks very good. This actually looks very good. This is Ethereum, by the way. This is Ethereum, right? This is Bitcoin. And let's see Bitcoin. Where is the trend line on Bitcoin? So there are about 2 trend lines on Bitcoin. The first one is up here, right? And we broke that, which is very, very nice. But the second one is up here, I think, right? And that's around the 20, the 50 moving average. So, you know, there is, you know, we still need to, you know, pump more. We still need to pump more. So we passed the volume gap. Tomorrow, Binance Coinbase withdraw dollars from Fed Bank, New York. Good evening, Vanilla. So how you doing, man? We're gonna make a green weekly candle. You think so? Ah, that would be insane. I'm in short, where you will have your stop loss. I'm not in short, so I don't know. You should ask Mlana. I think Mlana has a short. But yeah, it is a great pump so far, and you know, we take what we can get. We've been, you know, even this move up here, it doesn't look that weak, guys. The move doesn't look that weak. We are not dumping immediately towards downside. The move doesn't look that weak. Houston, we have a problem. Greg Dickerson writing right now in the notifications. Why do we have a problem? I don't know. Where is the problem, man? New Signature Bank has been closed. All depositors of Silicon Valley Signature Bank will be fully protected. Shareholders and certain unsecured debt holders will not be protected. New Fed 13 facility announced with 25 billion IRCB backstop bank deposits. Let's go into the hood. So yeah, we got another bank closing down. We got another bank closing down. So how will this, you know, secondary bank affect the markets? Is this priced in? SP 500 up here had a, you know, nice move down, and right now it's pumping towards the upside up here, at least in the short term. Dow Jones pumping a little bit, Nasdaq pumping a little bit. The DXY fell down on the start, but it is, you know, it had a big drop down here. It had a, you know, 5% drop on the open. It opened, you know, down here. Right now it's trying to recover a little bit. But on the 4-hourly time frame, this still, you know, this still looks to me that, you know, it failed towards downside, right? We had this, you know, trend line over here. We had the resistance line up here somewhere, up top. Something like this, right? We had the resistance line up here, and we said that once this drops below this line down here at, you know, 104 or something like that, because over here you got a triple bottom down here, right? So it's either gonna bounce over here, but it already fell out of the wedge. It already tried to get up. It already tried to get up second time and fell down big time. So if it falls down here, it's gonna fall big time. And the DXY is a lot more correlated with the stock market than it is with Bitcoin. So that said, if this does drop down, we might see nice moves on stock market. That would actually be very, very good for us, right? I think it's a fake pump. First, it is a weekend. We usually have fake pumps and dumps. Second, momentum lower. Yeah, it is weekend, but it's no longer a weekend. It is weekend, but it's no longer a weekend, because right now the futures have opened. Futures don't open on Monday, they open on Sunday evening, and futures are already open. So meaning that we do see right now, for example, CME futures are open right now, and they're up like 9.57% up here. There is a gap down here over here on the futures as well, but you know, it is pumping towards a resistance up here on top. Now the CME futures has a little bit different trend lines because it hasn't been around so as far as Bitcoin, and you can see this 200 moving average going towards the down over here very nicely. So it was, you know, some kind of bottom down here. We were a little bit below that, right back up there, and right now we through that, but right now we are recovering that move towards the upside. On the weekly time frame over here, you'll see that weekly CME futures up here on Bitcoin did hit the 20 moving average, but you know, we still got this 10 and 50 moving average up here. So you know, we are getting into the resistance area, so it might be some kind of scam pump up here and then right back down again. I mean, that could definitely happen, but you know, as long as we get some kind of, you know, hopium going on, we're gonna keep that going on, right? For me, new week is when Japan and China opens. When did Japan and China open? It causes fear and potential run in smaller banks. I bought back in for now. God damn it, we're gonna dump. Probably get direct loss. USDC conversion. Signature is the only crypto-friendly bank left in the US. Possible problem for crypto on-ramps in the US, but Kraken is trying to get banking license. Banks breaking, transitioning to digital. Yeah, we know that, man. We don't live in the Stone Age. We know everything what's going on. Fill the gap, not now, not later this week. The CME gap already got filled. So this move up here, we still got, you know, 24 minutes on the one hourly time frame. We got 30 minutes close up here. When is the 4 hourly close? In 1 hour and 24 minutes. So it's still, you know, over almost, you know, over an hour, 1 hour and 24 minutes left for this candle over here to close. And we need these closes, guys. We need these closes. So what do you buy? I don't buy anything, but I'm glad I didn't sell, you know, down there, because I was so close to selling. So there is that. So hopefully this, you know, and there might have been some kind of channel up here, but you can see that we are right now running into resistance, you know, major resistance level. Yes, we went down too fast and we are pumping right now, but we are running into major resistance levels. Major resistance levels. So you know, will we be able to, you know, get above those levels? Is this a spring? If it's a spring, it's a spring. We'll be able to do that, right? The spring will be able to do that. If it's a spring, and this, even this drop down here, it's not dropping that fast. It's just, you know, slowly, you know, moving down, looking for support. The volume up here, it's also going down very nicely. So what's this headline for Bitcoins? What does Silvergate shutdown mean for the crypto industry? Bitcoin price falls, initiate huge buy the dip moment for whales as Bitcoin accumulation heightens. Bitcoin BTC reclaimed 21 amid SVB chase. More news. Let's see up here, Silver, what it means. What does Silvergate shutdown mean for crypto industry? Cryptocurrency friendly lender Silvergate Capital is crumbling, and that is definitely not good for crypto industry, said Konstantin Shulga, CEO and co-founder of institutional crypto liquidity marketplace Finery Markets. Silvergate, the bank that had ties to Sam Bankman-Fried's failed crypto exchange FTX, has become latest victim of the lingering market turndown, after revealing plans to wind down operations and voluntarily liquidate. Before that decision, the 35-year-old San Diego, California-based company, which posted $1 billion of losses in Q4, said that 2 weeks ago it was forced to assess its ability to continue. It was forced to assess its ability to continue as a going concern, spurring an exodus among its institutional clients, including Coinbase Global and Galaxy Digital. Silvergate then said it would discontinue the Silvergate Exchange Network, its crypto payment platform, which was rolled out in 2018 to enable instant 24/7 transfer between market participants and crypto exchanges, and quickly grew to be one of its main growth drivers. Blah 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 blah. Doesn't really matter for us. Yeah, it doesn't look that weak, guys. It does not look that weak. Phantom is up 13%, Air is up 7%, Ape is up 11%. Ape was actually going parabolically towards downside, and I hold a big position of Ape, and I was in really, you know, thinking whether I should sell Ape, but you can see up here, I was looking at Ape, and Ape was, you know, I could not sell Ape because the problem is that it was going parabolic, right? Parabolic is when you have the momentum, you know, turning towards the upside, and then we had this momentum up here, and it just kind of didn't seem to, you know, be any kind of sense to, you know, even if it's going up here, it will eventually go down, right? Even if it goes up to some kind of tree, it would eventually go down. So Ape, although Bitcoin didn't had anything like this over here on the chart, the Ape did definitely go into parabolic move towards the downside over here, and right now it's breaking that parabolic move. It can still go up here and do another one of these lower lows, and then go break this and then go up here and then go continue towards the upside, right? You can definitely do that, but the fact that the downtrend right now is broken, it's, you know, it makes me, you know, live my life a lot, you know, simpler. Dump is coming in the next 2 to 3 hours. Look at the last weekend's chart. Why is everybody bullish now? Everybody was bearish at 19.7. Stay that way. Smash the like. Blue ball legends, the center player. How you doing, man? Blue balls. We are all blue balls, but I gotta tell you guys, I look forward to becoming a red ball as well, man. I know I'm blue ball right now, but I wanna be so the red ball. Bitcoin likely 28 by the end of March. Too long projection. The projection is way too long. So SP 500, the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq are all above 1% up. The DXY is still down 0.4% from the open. These three levels down here are very major levels for the DXY. This unfortunately, this is still on the 4-hourly time frame. Sorry, you cannot see that. Unfortunately, this is still on the 4-hourly time frame. But these three levels up here, if this drops through that, there is 200 moving average up here on the 4-hourly time frame up here, and there's, you know, a couple of, you know, more support levels. But, you know, falling through this up here towards downside, at least on, you know, on 4-hour time frame, might indicate a bigger dump towards downside, right? So that's what we are looking forward to right now. Hopefully that actually, you know, plays well in our favor. Hex is up 13%, but I don't believe that Hex has, you know, more room to grow. It could, but you know, I'm a little bit unsure about that. You know, it depends on where you draw the chart. And you know, up here, if you draw it like this, it actually, you know, broke again towards the upside. So there is that. It looks nice, guys. It looks nice. Maybe the shorts are gonna start piling in very, very soon. We don't know that, but you can see up here, like we said, it doesn't look weak just yet. The price is just pumping towards upside. It doesn't look weak just yet. When price starts looking weak, you'll notice, you'll see that, you know, resistances get immediately rejected, the price dumps big time, the supports are not holding, and so forth, so forth. Pumping bottom confirmed. Look at a big inverse head and shoulders on the weekly. No, that's too big, and it's quite ugly. We did look at it. You can't keep talking about Ansar as I've bought back in. No, we can't. No, we can't. So, it's up 6%. It's a nice pump. Stuff is, you know, recovering very nicely. The big questions right now, is this a scam pump? Because as you've seen on the chart, this move down over here did break the trend, and it still needs to break, you know, a little bit more towards the upside. And if it does that, then probability to break the 25, you know, increases by a huge amount. Unfortunately, it could be a scam pump up here that comes right back down again, and then you have a, you know, black swan event or whatever you want to call it, right? You know, whole world crashes, you know, asset bubble goes bust. That could be the case, right? So I'm definitely looking at this 2050 moving average and this trend line over here. Very important levels. Let's see on the weekly time frame up here. 10 moving average up here, weekly 50 moving average is just over here at 23.5. So you know, and this level up here, guys, oh my god, we are getting almost getting a higher low. Almost getting a higher low, guys, almost getting a higher low, but we still got, you know, 1 hour and 15 minutes left. 1 hour and 50 minutes left, and I really don't know, you know, whether we're gonna be streaming for 1 hour and 50 minutes left, but there is that. Price is popping because you're not drinking milk, but I am drinking milk. This is milk, man. I don't know if you can see it, but this is milk. It's cultured milk, but still milk. Bears in disbelief. We'll see. My number one holiday is I don't have any skin in quant. I'm just saying what I see. 105. 105? If XRP is to do 105, you gotta be crazy, man. XRP is at 0.3 right now. If XRP is to do 105, 105 divided by, what's the price of XRP right now? 0.37. You gotta do 283x. Okay, 283x. Now, let's go to CoinCap. Let's go to Coinbase. And where's the XRP? The market cap of XRP right now is at, let's say, 19 billion. 19 billion. So times 19, this 19 million, 90 billion, right? Billion, 5.3 trillion market cap. Now, you can tell me whether this is realistic or not. I mean, gold has 10 trillion market cap, so maybe 5.3 is realistic in some kind of world where XRP has, you know, mass adoption. But, you know, 105 is not that, you know, realistic. I can't calculate the price with market. You know, we just joking about, you know, these kind of things. Don't take it too seriously. But it's gonna be crazy numbers. You know, 5.3. You know, what do you say? 5.8, 5.3 trillion. I took almost 20k on my short from 25, and long from 69, and you are trolling. No. Money is money. Nobody got poor by taking profits. Why not with 15% inflation through 5 years? XRP max $8. I don't know how much XRP is gonna go, but the way I see it, it's a lot safer to buy something that doesn't have 18, you know, billion market cap, you know, and you know, check my crow. Global adoption by banks. there is 12 trillion available. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna say for right now, the stock market is, you know, doing okay-ish so far, so it might, you know, do a, you know, move or not. It's just consolidating up here at the top. This doesn't look like some kind of topping out pattern. It might be a little bit up here, you know, still going towards us. I may create some kind of bear flag, maybe then move towards the downside. But it's slowly. There is definitely buying levels right now over here that right now people are buying. But it might be a little bit scary to buy because we pumped big time. We pumped 6.6%. If you are buying now, you are buying red candles. Doesn't matter what you're buying because if you're buying right now, you're buying green candles. Doesn't matter what you buy. Everything is green, at least 5%. A lot of stuff is up at 8%. Then you got these coins that are up 10 to 15% as well. So if you're buying right now, you're buying green candles, and you gotta know that 5.3 market cap XR is very realistic if it is made the backbone of the new system being brought in, as some people believe. Yeah, I'm saying like 5.3 trillion can happen, but you gotta have the, you know, have to have some kind of mass adoption, and whether that's gonna be the case or not, we don't know. But we just better have the market cap of gold. Yeah, we know, but you know, the world nations are not fighting over XRP. You know, they are fighting over gold. Guys, we've been streaming for 1 hour. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, you know, stream for another 1 hour and 15 minutes. And looking at the charts right now, you know, but of course I will be in Telegram chat, and you are welcome to do so. Guys, if you're not a member of the TA fans club and our Telegram chat, right now it costs like $3 to join the, you know, for lifetime. So you know, subscribe for once, you get, you know, lifetime access to our Telegram chat, TA fans club. The price will be updated shortly, and you will never ever be able to get, you know, become a member for $3. Besides that, there's a Bybit link down below. If you want to trade, use my link, support the channels. You know, why do you want to use, you know, Crypto or the Moon's, you know, Bybit link when you can use my Bybit link? It's the same link. You know, you bring us good luck. Please stream tomorrow. Cause you my boyfriend. Alright. That's it, guys. I hope, you know, it is nice to, you know, at least be, you know, short term, a little bit, you know, have some kind of relief rally, if that's gonna be the case. As I just showed you, we are not above, again, we are not above major levels yet. It's a nice pump, but we got oversold. We are pumping a little bit towards the upside right now. We are not above certain levels that we need to be above, you know, so there is that. But hopefully we can close the weekly candle above the previous low, so we get a higher low. Hopefully we can, you know, over time pump a little bit more, get above these, you know, important levels like 20 and 50 moving average on the daily time frame. Hopefully no more banks collapse beside these two. Hopefully it's only an attack on crypto and not an attack on the world banks, because once an attack on the world banks kicks in, you know, then the shit hits the fan. Guys, thank you for joining me on the stream. I appreciate that. Tomorrow, Bitcoin Daily, 9 AM Central European time on the dollar. And of course, we're gonna look at what has happened, what has not happened. I'll see you around, guys. Bye-bye. Don't FOMO too much. Bye-bye.